Hi, it's Dina with Pretty Productive. We're a mother-daughter Etsy shop that sells all things budget and planner related. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me for January week 3. I'm going to be using the Erin Condren hourly as well as the petite planner in the daily. So the hourly is my everything. So this is where I do my block scheduling. I write in everything, both work and personal. And then from here, on a daily basis, I transfer what I need to do from here into the daily. So this system has been working well for me. What has not been working well is my happy planner. So if you saw my budgets, I'm sorry, not my budget setup, but my planner setup for 2020, I did try to incorporate the happy planner as well because I like that system. I use it a lot for work. But it's too much. I was afraid of that when I set it up, but it's come true. So what I'm working with is this one as well as the the Petite Daily. The Deluxe Monthly is my budget planner. That has worked great. For a while now, I'm leaving that one alone. So don't change what's not broken, right? So let's go ahead and get started with the hourly. Okay, so if you saw my last video, you know I use these to kind of color code my life. My coding system is right here. So if it's purple, it's work, basically. Pink is family time. Red is cleaning and organizing for my house. Blue is Etsy shop. Yellow is workout. Green is budget. Brown is church or Bible study, and orange is meal prep, shop and cook. So Sunday is my meal prep day, so that actually fell into last week. So for today, I'm going to the grocery store today. I've already kind of written a list of what I'm doing. I don't know for sure exactly what I'm going to be doing. My sisters and I are doing a weight loss challenge, so I got my old Atkins/keto books out and kind of looking at different recipes. So I'm sure it will be heavy in vegetables and meat for the next week. So that is the plan right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to first put in all my calls for the week because that tends to help me block out time for everything else. So my first call is at 10:30 on Monday, and then at 10 on Tuesday, and then 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I have 2 calls. And this has helped me a lot because in the morning I'll look at my Outlook calendar and I'm like, oh no, I gotta do that then. So I like having it in front of me, and then I transferred it into the Petite Daily before the end of the day. So when I get up in the morning, I have it all written down already. I have a call at 1 o'clock and then a call at 2:30. So because the half hours are not in here, I just put it on at the time that's closest to it, and then in my Petite planner, I'll put 2:30 actual time. And then Thursday at 1 o'clock. This is removable sticker paper, so it's been really good because I can just pick it up and move it if the call moves, versus having to white it out or try to erase it. And then there's a call on Friday that I don't have to be on, but I'm going to be on because I think it'll be good just to hear what another account is doing. So if this is your first time on our channel, I do work from home. I work for a cosmetic company, which is great to be able to work from home. I'm trying this year to really work on more set work hours because if you do work from home, you notice that you can work a lot more hours than you would if you left your house and came home every day. So I'm really trying to have more of a defined start and stop time to my day. And so that's what I'm working on in 2020. Okay, so in the morning is when I work out. So I have an AM and PM routine. So at 6, I actually get up at 5, but since this doesn't go to 5, I'll set it for 6. I try to start my day at 7 and then end my day by 4 or 5. So my, currently my gym closed, so I've been trying to do either yoga or walking. It's still really dark out at 5 though, so I've been trying to walk in the afternoon, like at 4 before it gets dark again, and then just do like a quick kind of yoga, 30-minute yoga in the morning. Does kind of help get my day going better. And the other thing that I'm working on this week is to keep my wake up and go to bed time for the weekend, because I slept in both days of the weekend this weekend, and I know it's just going to be so much harder to get back up tomorrow. Okay, so part of my morning routine is morning gratitude, workout, 15-minute Bible study, and then, you know, the normal eat breakfast, things like that. So in order for me to get all of that done before 7 a.m. when my day starts, I do get up at 5, and I do find that that's easier than trying to get it in back here, because I won't do it once my day begins. It's really hard to do that. So, okay, so my calls are in. And then the next thing, I need to make a haircut appointment and a brow appointment for the week. So that falls under my personal. And I think what I'll do is just make the time and then just make sure I do it. Like, just go ahead and book it and then put it in and then book the time for that. Actually, I'm going to use, where's my pink ones? Cannot find my pink one, so I'm going to use gray. It's my project one. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to go for Thursday. And just make it for 5. I know my daughter's out of town Thursday, Fridays through Sunday, so I know I'm going to be watching her dog, so let's make sure I take them out before I go. And then brows will probably be, I think I'll book it for the same time on Friday. And then I can just do dinner afterwards. Okay, so for this year, I am working, each month I have one area of my house that I am decluttering and cleaning. And so for January, it's the kitchen. So far I've done the pantry, the island, all the drawers and the cabinets. So this week I'm going to work on the rest of the drawers. And so it takes me about half an hour per drawer. So I think for this week, I think I'll do them on Monday. So if I start at, let's see, if I start at 7, I like to go to bed by 9, I can get them all done, I think, on Tuesday. No, that's not right. It'll take me 2 nights. Okay, so kitchen drawers. I love erasable pens. Probably gonna take me 3 different days. So what I do is I clean them out, I vacuum them out, I wipe them all out, I get rid of anything that's extra or put it away to where it belongs, because it's amazing how things kind of fall into different places. So what I did last week was, while I was cooking dinner, I just took care of a couple drawers and then a couple cabinets. So I'm going to keep on that plan this week. and I found that it was pretty easy to stay on track that way. Okay. And then not next week I'm out of town, but the week after I'll just tackle the cabinets. The pantry was the hardest one. I did that one first. It was amazing how much food came out of that. Okay, so next thing on my list. So what I've been doing is kind of making notes for myself on this during the week of what I need to do, make sure that I schedule, and then I transfer that into here. So for example, I'm working on a pretty big project for work that I'm going to be doing between these 2 days. I want it out to the group by this date. So I'm going to block out time here. And so if I take this one. My P's and R's look the same. I'm going to block out 3 hours on Monday. I start at 1. Mondays are a little tough just because things get thrown at you that you're not really expecting. I'm going to bring it down. So if I bring it down to 5, that'll give me a good start. And then on this date, actually I think I'll do it, finish it up on Wednesday morning. No, I'm gonna move it back to Tuesday because I really want it out by Wednesday. So let's just go, if we go after that call, this gives me a couple hours to work on it. So my target is to get it to the field here. Okay, and then for my Etsy shop, I've got a couple things I have to do this week. So I got my planner from my tax person and I need to get everything pulled together for him. So for both the business as well as personal. I think I will work on that on Saturday in the morning. And it's probably going to take me a while. I was really good until October, and then it got crazy and I didn't get anything done. So I'm going to block out 2 hours for that, and that should be enough time to get everything updated. And then I did do 2 videos today, so I need to edit and upload tomorrow. I got my orders finished today. I'll mail those today. And then probably do another video here just to plan with me because here, because I will be gone the next week. Oh my gosh. Okay, plan with me. January week 4. Okay. Then as far as things I need to do this week, I'm going to put those on the side. So I need to buy a bathroom rug. I don't know if you've ever done this where you wash your rug and it literally decides to disintegrate. I need a pair of shoes. I'm just going to put that over here. As far as when I'm going to do that, I don't know yet. Might be today, which is Sunday. And then, let's see. Okay, so I need to... Okay, I'm working on a project for budgets. Work. And I'm going to put that on. Tried to get it done last week and it did not happen. So I think what I'll do is work on that on Wednesday morning before my calls. I started it, but it's more involved than I had anticipated. And then need to block time to do orders. This is what's hard, is that I block time, but then other things come up and then they don't get done. So actually I need to do it before. I'm going to do it in the morning here. Do it before my first call. I'll do it after, no, I won't do it in the morning. So I'm going to do weekly files. If I don't get them done tonight, I'll do them first thing in the morning when I start. This is when I start to lay it down and realize what needs to be done. Then I literally want to go to my office and just get it done now so I don't have to worry about it. But I promised myself I was not going to work on Sundays anymore, but I might, just to make myself sleep better. Okay. So those are the must-dos this week. On Saturday, I need to pack and do laundry. I have an early flight on Sunday morning. Flight's at 7:30. Okay. So that is the skeleton of the week. I think I've got everything on here so far. I won't need to do cash envelope stuffing this week. I will need to do an update though for my budget, my weekly check-in. There is my green one. There we go. Oh Lord. Okay. Where's the wrong color for this one? This is my budget color. This is not my workout color. Oh, we're just gonna leave it that way. Or you're just gonna go with it. So Friday, I'll just say 7. Budget. Check in. So throughout the week, as transactions come in, I do update my checkbook, but I do sit down once a week and just do a check-in with my cash envelopes to make sure I'm on track, and then update my deluxe monthly planner for my weekly check-in. So that's been pretty effective for me to staying on budget, so I'm just going to keep with that. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be flying all day, so of course I'm not going to plan anything else for that. So my family will be on their own the following week for meals. How's that for? Because I'll be gone that whole week. So, okay. So once I have this done, then I go to my daily planner, and I went ahead and pulled it out just so that it was easier. But so there's a monthly calendar in here as well. So that's where I kind of put my big things. And then on my daily, what I've loved about this is that it just breaks everything down to a to-do list. So I have my call. I know I need to do my weekly reports from Spring Tools. And I blocked it out from 1 to 5. Edit, upload, videos, my AM routine, my PM routine, and then to do. Kind of put personal on that. So I'm going to move edit upload over to here. These are the erasable pens. They work great for this. Just don't leave your planner in a hot area or a car because the ink does disappear. Just FYI. I'm going to wake up at 5. 30-minute yoga. Gratitude. Bible study. Breakfast. And then of course the normal like brush, floss, shower, and take medicine. Okay, my PM routine is no screens after 9. Brush, floss, brain dump, which really helps me sleep a lot. 15 minutes meditation, which I have not started yet. So I need to get going on that. And then just create to-do list for next day. And then what I do is say something on here does not get done. I just move it to the next day and it keeps rolling until it gets done. Another thing I need to do is find the warranty for our yarn. And I still need to call my doctor and get my results. I'm sure they're fine, or they would have called, but never want to assume. So, okay, so that is how I'm using the two systems together. So this is the Petite Daily, and this is, they're done in quarters, so it's January through March. And they come in a folio, but what I use is my Foxy Fix planner that I've had forever. And in here I have the monthly, I have one of the notebooks, the other notebook I keep by my bed, and that's my brain dump and all information I just want to get out of my head and so I can sleep. And then this just slips right back in here. I know that a lot of people don't like to write in here. I don't either. It's kind of awkward. So I just pull it out, and because they're little cords, they come out really easily. But then the whole thing will stay in here and close. The folio that Erin Condren sells is more like this. You can get up to 4 books in here. So this one is social media, or basically business related, goal setting. And then I have 2 notebooks in here that I'm going to replace with a habit tracker and a fitness. And those 2 items were already in my habit planner, but I'm moving them out of that because it's just too hard for me to keep track of all that. So I'm going to just keep everything into these 2, and then this one being the hub for everything. And then of course budgeting goes into the deluxe monthly. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I know it seems confusing. I'm trying not to make it more difficult than it needs to be, but in using this system for the first 2 weeks of January, I've gotten more done than I can even tell you. And by tracking everything, I'm finding that I'm not missing to-dos or, you know, being late on anything, and I'm sleeping better because I've got it all down on paper and it's not running through my mind. I don't know about you, but the minute I close my eyes, I think about all the things I need to do or when they're due or did I remember to do something. So by writing it down and then checking it off in my daily, it has been so much better. So I highly recommend. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have not subscribed, please do so and hit the bell so you'll be notified of each of our videos. Thank you so much for watching.